knocking the whole area down. Really out. So we'll have to disconnect the old houses. Put the supply off.
Not much mail to deliver anymore.
No, not as much, no.
Makes the job easy.
Yeah, very easy. It's getting easier all the time. So then it's getting easier.
Into this house 6 years ago. A new house. To me, I thought I was settled. And then they came and told me that it was being knocked down, like all the houses around the district is being knocked down.
And why is that?
Well, they're building a new industrial estate. The Department of the Environment for Northern Ireland are building a new industrial estate. And they're knocking the houses down to build this estate. They were supposed to put so many houses back up, but now they've halved it because half of the people's moved out. Because as you see, the areas that run down, you don't want to live here now. Mm-hmm. There's no sense of community now at all.
So what happened to all your neighbours?
They all moved elsewhere. All moved away. Mommy. And there were friends as well as neighbours. They moved away. Mommy. And you never usually hear from them again because they don't want nothing more to do with this place once they've moved out.
Mm-hmm. We're just surrounded here. You know, over here and down there and up here. We're just surrounded.
Catholics are all right.
With Catholics. And that's why they want the bay. They want the Taggart's Bay.
We have always lived here, But now it seems the Catholics want here because the other side of the road isn't big enough. So they want here, so they want our houses. And I still say that's why we have to move out. Because in the end, they'll probably get them.
From 69, you were getting it hot and heavy from across the road and then from here to there. But you used to come over there at night. My house, sure. I have grills in all my windows because you used to come over at night. You were afraid to go to bed at night because you didn't know what you were going to get in the middle of the night. I lost my windows sitting all down the chimney and I was sitting under the window when it came in because they threw a blast bomb at the police sitting right outside my house. And things like that, generally, you know what I mean? Now, it's been going on for 20-odd years. To me, I think the government could have done more about it, but it just didn't seem to bother. They just let it go on, if you understand what I mean, you know. And then the people just got discouraged, fed up with it all and moved. But I owned that house and there was nobody would have bought it off me, so I had no option but stay. You know what I mean? Because there's nobody going to buy a house sitting there, right there. But then they put the gates up and it got a bit quieter. But the people just got a sickener then.
So this is the borderline.
Yes, this is. This used to be one street from across there, right across here, right out onto the New Lodge Road. And then with all the bad troubles, they decided they would close it, so they built this extra house right across the road. And they put the gates on. Well, it has stopped, because those gates are locked at tea time at night. About 6 o'clock at night they're locked, you know, and then there's no bother, not till the morning, you know.
What's behind that gate?
The other half of Edlingham Street and all the Catholic streets, you know, and the back of this Protestant church, you know. Oh, why, they can't see out and we can't see in because they have it all like a chicane thing, you know. But that's the Catholic end, you know. Want me to win? No. Do you want me to get my head in my hands? This house, they couldn't live in it because they were getting tortured. You know. There's this like a chicane thing. And that's all the Catholic streets there. Now look at those new houses, the what we're living in. And they're the ones that are supposed to be in the ghettos. You know, they're supposed to be in the ghettos and this. And look at we're living in. You know. They're all new houses. So I used to go to school on the New Lodge Road itself. And that was when I was young, like, you know. My school was over there, but it's gone now, like, you know. So it has.
You're nervous here?
Oh yeah, I am very nervous, yeah. You never know a minute. You get a stone in the head or something, you know what I mean? You know? I'm very nervous in here, yeah. In fact, I never do come in here. We mostly just keep to our own side of the road, you know. That man in the VG used to be tortured because he had customers coming out and in there, and they were coming out these gates throwing stones and bottles, and our wee ones were throwing back. People couldn't get out and in the shops. You know, that's during the day before the lock of gate at night, do you know what I mean? But now once the lock of gate at night, it's very quiet. There's never no bother now. But I don't like it in there at all, to tell you the truth. No. No, I'm never over there now.
The plans are to build an enterprise park and to employ a lot of people from both communities and to try and bring the people together, you know. And there'll be low renting rates, you know, to encourage them to come in to this area, which has run down, you know, over the years.
It will become a kind of buffer zone.
I think perhaps that's part of their idea, that it will separate the two factions, but in the final analysis, it might bring them together as well because they'll be working in this industrial estate. Whether that succeeds or not is another thing, you know. I mean, I'm only a barber. I'm just talking. I don't know. I'm not versed in all the government language and politicians talk. You know, that's just my feeling.
This street's called Mark Street because my husband was stabbed along this street, so the neighbours of Tigers Bay decided to call it Mark Street after him. Just here.
What happened?
We were out for a night out, Crusader Social Club, and on our way home, we took this route home. And some guy appeared from behind a wall here and come towards us. My husband spoke to him, said hello. He pulled a knife from his trousers and just said, "You orange bastard," stabbed him 3 times.